Live. Hey guys,
Hey guys.
how you going?
What's up?
Nice to see you. Okay, so hello everyone here in the chat waiting. Thank you for waiting for us. So today we are talking to the Nashville Flippers. So they're a bit of a duo, aren't they? So
Yeah.
we've got Ray over here and we've got Dustin down below. So yeah, it's good to see you guys. So I kind of want to find out a little bit more about you guys because I've been trying to work it out, and I don't think you're brothers, but I think you might be brother-in-laws.
Yes.
That's it.
Yay.
On the money.
On the money.
I was searching for it and searching for it. And
We might as well be brothers.
I know.
Dustin is married to my sister.
Okay. So that's awesome. So are you married, Ray?
I am married.
Yeah.
I'm married to my wife. He'll be 8 years in September.
Okay, so I know Dustin's got some kids, but do you have any, Ray?
I don't have any kids yet.
Okay. And how old's yours, Dustin?
A year and a half.
Okay.
Yep.
I can hear them in the background, I think.
Yeah.
I know.
You might need to go somewhere where we can't hear him as much, D.
I think he's about to go down.
Oh.
It's getting to that time. Hey, I'm
Okay.
surprised he's up this late right now.
Okay. So yeah, anyway, you guys seem to work as a bit of a duo. So do you have like a joint business where everything's shared, or do you just source together but have your own two separate accounts?
You want to answer that, Dustin?
Yeah, but we source together most of the time. Not all the time, and we just have our separate thing. But usually on weekends we try to source together for sure.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But it's a separate account. You don't have
Correct.
It.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I think we haven't really talked about it. We kind of like put that idea out one time, just if we ever just got that big, but It hasn't come to that point yet at all.
Yep. Yep.
So.
And you guys just do it part-time, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we both
Correct.
have jobs, so part-time it is for right now.
Yep.
Do you want to go full-time or?
No. I just because like my thought is I have fun doing it right now, which I'm sure I would still have fun doing it if I did it full-time, but it's just not having that stress of doing it full-time.
Yeah.
Is what I like about it. I can just go out and have fun with it. If I don't sell it fast, I'm okay with that. So stuff like that. So
You do it full-time, don't you, Mel?
Yeah, I do it full-time. So, and I've got 4 kids, so I just kind of juggle it around the kids. And so some weeks it's full-time hours, and some weeks you would almost call it part-time hours, I guess. But it's my only job. So yeah, I guess I'm full-time.
Is that pretty stressful for you to do it like full-time?
Not really.
No.
But it's, I guess I've got my husband's income. So he's the primary income earner. So I guess it takes a bit of that burden off me. And maybe if I didn't have that second income there, then yes, it would be a bit more stressful and it would put more pressure on me, I guess. But at the moment, it's not too bad.
That's good. I guess that's like, we do it part-time just because we're the men in the family. So we have to make sure that we provide for our family. Mm-hmm. So I think that might be the reason why we don't go full-time, because we still have to make sure that everything gets paid and the wives are okay. And, my nephew's okay, so that's probably the reason. But if we had to do it, then that's something we could probably do. Just step everything up.
Yeah. Definitely step everything up for sure.
I guess it's that sorry, I was just distracted then by the chat. I'm really bad at reading the chat, but
I like to say hi to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, I will. I'll go back in a second. I just noticed that Susie said these guys seem to be examples of our quiet, polite Southern men.
I don't know about that.
So we do tend to talk about how we like the Southern men, but I think
funny.
I think for me it's a real I've got this like dream of going to Nashville. So like you guys kind of live in my bucket list destination. Like I would just love to go to Nashville. I'm such a country music fan that the idea of going over there just like excites me so
much. Is that a country music shirt that you have on now, or is it just
no.
What is it? Thrills and Company? Is it just like a biking shirt?
Okay. Yeah, kind of.
Okay. You should come to Nashville. We would love to have you.
I would love it. Like, so I think I've got this vision of Nashville, and I don't know if my vision actually is what Nashville is like, but I kind of get this vision that it's, I don't know, just because I love the country music scene. That
what's the vision? And tell us and let us know paint this picture for us, and we can tell you if it's true or false.
Like I kind of imagine like buskers everywhere on the weekend, or people just walking down the street with their guitars slung over their shoulders, and every bar you go into there's like acoustic music playing. And
I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, especially like on the main like Broadway, I would think, right, Dustin?
Yeah, I would agree.
I mean, every bar has music in it.
Yeah. And I think that's what I love to have a drink. And I love to go to a pub and listen to live music and dance and all that kind of stuff. So I just think I would just go over there and just be in heaven, going to all these bars and listening to all this music.
Yeah, even the bars like here, like that are not like downtown, they'll have like live music and they'll have like karaoke like once a week and stuff. So like, and everybody can kind of sing. So it's kind of like, because everybody comes here to want to be the next big thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's where his other job is. He's a part-time karaoke singer.
No, it's not.
So can you guys sing?
No.
No. We can sing, but not well.
No, is that because you were born and bred there? You're not one of these ones that come over and...
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, like, my brother-in-law, which is staying here with us because he just moved from Tulsa, Oklahoma, him and his wife, my sister-in-law, to Nashville, and they're building a house, so they've been staying with us, and he can actually sing really well. So that's one of the reasons why he, went ahead and made the jump to come to Nashville. But it's funny because, all the churches, especially in Nashville, like the worship team, like everyone can like really, really sing really well. So like that part is like amazing,
I'm not like a religious person, but I've always wanted to go to an American church where they sing and really like get into it.
Do they not do that like there?
No.
Really?
No.
Even like isn't like Hillsong Church is like based out of Australia, right?
Yeah, I mean we don't really have Hillsong where I am in my state, but I think they're probably the closest to it, but I don't think it's the same vibe as like America or anything like that. So yeah, I think it would be all that kind of music and singing. Like I just love it. Would be an experience to come and see it.
Yeah, I mean it's weird. Like I said, everyone here sings, and it's weird. So
let me just say
yeah, for sure.
I feel bad like I'm neglecting it. I can see I've got a few UK people in here, and I know it's like 3 a.m. for them. So thank you guys for staying up and coming in. So we've got Ian, and I've got Brad here from Two Aussie Thrifters, Georgina's from the UK. Who else? We've got Bron here. Bron and I do lots of chats together. And I can see
her name is Braun, like LeBron, or is it like what is that her like her full name, or
it's short for Bronwyn?
What is it?
Bronwyn.
Bromwyn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I take it that's not a Southern name?
No, I've never heard that name in my life. I like it though. Shout out to Bronwyn.
I like it. I like that you think of it as LeBron.
That's what I think. Like Bron, like LeBron.
That makes her extra cool then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gimbal's here. He's also from the UK. And Patty. We've got Susie here. She's American.
I know Susie. Got all the homies in the chat.
Yeah, Dapper Tiger. There you go. It's a shocking name, trust me.
Yeah.
We've got Clay over here and Thrift Beast. You guys know Thrift Beast.
Oh, yeah, that's her buddy.
Yeah.
Chris was actually the first one to ever interview us on his channel.
Okay. So how did you guys meet Chris?
I think Chris and I are part of this Facebook group it's called like what was it, Chris? It was like Reyes the Entrepreneur's Facebook group. And he had a Facebook group about like different people that are starting YouTube channels, and to like help each other out. And I think him and us were like one of the only two resellers, so we just kind of like connected that way. And we started at the same time, I believe, and we liked similar things. So Chris is the true homie. He's the real OG.
He is very cool. And Patty's saying, where are you from? Which is Nashville, isn't it?
That's it. Nashville.
Yep,
now
Nashville.
We do live in a suburb in Nashville, which is like 20 minutes north of Nashville.
Okay.
Because if you lived in Nashville, you would have to be like a millionaire almost, right, Dustin?
Yeah.
Because it's like really expensive to live right downtown, all the hustle.
A lot of the older homes that were built, say, between the 20s and 60s. Like there's some of them that are selling between $500,000 to $800,000. Some of them more, and half of them haven't been redone yet. Which is
that
crazy.
because there's lots of like fairly high up country singers there who like? Is there many actual country music stars that live in Nashville as such, or
I think they all kind of live like here, right?
Yeah,
like outside of Nashville.
Most of them outside of Nashville. There's a couple areas that it's real nice, like. It's Brentwood that's a real nice area just outside of Nashville. So a lot of people live in those areas, but there is some that live in Nashville for sure. But it's just like last couple of years, just people just started moving to Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think 100 families a day is what last time that I found out.
Wow.
So that would blow my mind. Yeah.
And so when you have like the big festival every year, like the CMA, like does that bring in heaps of tourists? Like is it really busy?
It's crazy.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know last year around this time we had the NFL draft. And that was like, how many people said they came to the NFL draft last year? Dustin, do you remember?
I don't.
I mean, it was
off
crazy. I think a lot of bars Nashville ran out of beer for like a day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because you couldn't like stock it in time. But it was crazy how many people moved or came here for the NFL draft. Which is like it's a party town, you know what I mean?
You couldn't see the road. Yeah.
Is that
everybody was on Broadway?
Is that how you describe it? Right? Like you describe it as a party town, like it is a party town
to party all the time. Not right now, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a party all the time. There's always something going on because we have our sports teams, which in the NFL we have the Titans, and hockey we have the Nashville Predators, and then we have a minor league baseball team, and then there's always a concert going on because you have tons of concert venues everywhere.
Yeah.
Like the Ryman. You know about the Ryman?
I don't know about that one.
It's like the Ryman is like an old church building that they converted into a concert hall. So like there's pews and like the acoustics are really nice, and that's like the Ryman, I think, was like the old Opry.
Okay.
And then they had like, don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. But yeah, that's where like a lot of people like to go and perform, and it's more like an intimate setting.
Okay. And so the Grand Old Opry, is that like where they have special concerts and big things, or is it somewhere that you go to? Or
I think more tourists go there, right, Dustin? Okay. Wouldn't you say? I think he froze. Did he freeze? That's hilarious. Yeah. I mean, it's the Grand. What did he say? He just texted me. Looks like the internet is messing up a bit for me. He'll probably be back. But yeah, the Grand Ole Opry. It's like it's actually like by the airport. So it's not really like downtown. Okay. So like it's it's not as special as the Ryman because there's so much history in the Ryman.
Right. Okay.
But now they've really like commercialized the Opry.
Oh yeah, I probably, do you think that happened from the Nashville like
The
TV
show?
series? Yeah.
I don't think so. I love that show. My wife and I watched it like religiously.
Yeah.
So
It's the best show, and it's got the best soundtrack behind it.
Oh, it's great. R.I.P. Raina James. Spoiler alert. Right?
I know, poor her.
Yeah. My wife and I are actually rewatching Friday Night Lights, the show. You ever watch that? The football show?
You know, I started that series and I haven't finished it.
It's so good because she's the actress that plays Raina James.
Yes, and the guy, Thingamee, who was in Heart of Dixie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm just trying to. I've got mental on his. He's George Tucker in the Heart of Dixie, but I'm trying to remember his actual name. I follow him on Insta. I should know. I can't remember. But yeah, I was waiting to see if Dustin came back here, but he's obviously
he'll probably be back. He's probably putting his little son Michael Ray to sleep.
Right. So what I wanted to talk to you guys, because one thing that interested me when I've looked, through your Instagram, and I've watched a lot of your videos and stuff, and
we appreciate that. We watched a lot of your videos.
I feel like you guys really try and bring in some fun with you put some cool, like even when you did your Halloween one and you had all these bats and like you kind of cool graphics, and you kind of, I think you kind of bring this kind of fun vibe to your channel. Is that kind of where what the vibe that you want to bring it, or?
Yeah, I think so, because Dustin and I, we just like to have fun, and we would say we're fun guys.
Yep.
So we just I think the most important thing, Dustin, are you back?
Still messing up a little bit, so
it's all right.
It looks like Comcast might be updating some stuff on me.
Oh, but Mel just asked us, like if we were trying to have fun, like when we film our videos, try to have fun. Like if that's the direction that we wanted to go when we filmed it. And I would say just because we would like when we watch videos, we want it to be a little more entertaining. We want it to be entertaining and still someone can get some sort of education out of it. Like still like a little bit of education out of it, but it's kind of like a little bit of a break of what you normally would see. So it's more like fun, and I don't know. We really just like doing it, and we like having fun with each other.
I know. Even I do have that dry humor though. I know that for sure. I
mean, I definitely get that vibe when I watch I think your videos are well done, and when you're both sitting down at the kitchen table and stuff, like I just it feels like it's natural and it's relaxed, but it's easy, and you've got this fun vibe. But I noticed in like quite a lot of your videos and your like YouTube thumbnails and stuff, you talk about this liquidation. I wanted to ask you about that, because I'm not sure, like I haven't heard other kind of Americans talk about, like they talk about going to the bins and stuff. From the impression that I get, it looks like a bins, but it's like liquidation from Amazon or something. Is that it's $5 in there?
Yeah, it's do you want to answer that one, Dustin?
So we talking about Give Me 5.
Yeah, that's the name of the store. It's called Give Me a 5.
It's not just Amazon returns. It is Amazon. It's Lowe's, Home Depot. It's Target returns. It could be, and we've seen Dollar General returns, which is like literally another just cheap, very cheap store. Like it's terrible. We've seen stuff in there as well, but it's just a bunch of returns that people, just don't want, or I don't know. But we found there's been stuff in there from iPhones to iPads to laptops,
for $5.
Xboxes. Someone's yes, I found a 3D printer in there a couple months ago for $5.
And so
And how much did you sell it for, Dustin?
$330.
Wow. That's awesome. And so is there a lot of
And we went there like on a Sunday, right, Dustin? And then like Sunday was the day that they don't do stuff, but not a lot. And we went in there and we're like, all this is like garbage. It's like 2016 calendars and some old junk, but you had to go when they first put out the stuff. And then you would have to look through it. And the first couple times we were terrible looking through stuff because we would just we would grab stuff that we would like, and we were not experienced value, especially on eBay. And but we love it. It's our bread and butter store. But Dustin, I'm not as patient as Dustin to where he can stay in that store for like 5 hours and look for stuff. And I'm not like that. I want to get in, I want to get out, and go on with my day. And then Dustin actually has really good luck going to Goodwills, which I never have good luck. Like yesterday, he found $100 video game for like what, $3, Dustin, at the Goodwill. He might
I found it's a GameCube. It was how was it? Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. And I looked it up and it sold for $100 2 days ago.
Wow. That's crazy. And so those kind of liquidation stores, are they in other parts of America? Because I feel like I haven't heard the other Americans talk about them.
I know that the one that we go to, they have different locations in Tennessee. I don't know if they have some. They have one in Kentucky. And do they have one in Georgia, Dustin? I think he froze again. And then there's other ones like that in other parts of, I guess, the South and North or Midwest. Because I know there's one in Indiana that I know about. But here's the thing. I think the people that own it have contracts with these huge liquidation places where they buy it, and they buy these pallets of goods. And then I don't know if they pick through them and then they sell off the good stuff themselves or they don't. And they just, sell the stuff that's in there because people will buy it, because each day that goes on, because on Saturdays, that's usually when all the good stuff is. And it's everything's $5. And then throughout the week, they don't put anything else new, so it just gets cheaper and cheaper. So on Friday, the day before the restock, everything's $0.25.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But it's all garbage.
Rubbish with it.
Yeah, it's hot garbage. It's terrible.
Okay. So then do they take all that stock out and then swap it like the whole store with new stuff, or do they just top it up?
I think they put all new stuff in the store because I don't know I think they just throw it away.
Yeah, okay. I'm seeing some new faces in this.
Yeah. I want to say, for sure.
Yeah, so make sure you say hi because I'm a bit bad at reading the chat. Sorry, guys, but I can see Master Arts. I don't know that name, so I don't know if they follow you or
Master Arts. No, I don't think so.
I think I know that name. But hey, going, and Wendy's in, and Nick Pick Thrift.
Hey, Nick Pick.
Nick Pick. I don't know Nick.
I think she subscribes to our channel, I believe.
Okay, we've got Martin in here. Is that Martin? No, do you know that Martin?
I don't know that, Martin.
Okay,
High fives to the doctor.
Hi, Martin. We got Fat Man Flipper.
Yeah, and, how's it going?
Yep, hey going. And yeah, it's good to see. And Fairy Wren's in here. So yeah, it's really good to see some new names. So thanks everyone for coming. So really appreciate it. Yep. And and Jennifer Hayes, hi, hey going. And Lobster's in. And now what is Wendy saying here? There is a store called Five Below. I know they have the Amazon liquidation. It starts at $5 and drops $1 every day. So yeah, that's
kind of like what we're talking about. Yeah.
So do you guys so you obviously source your stuff from that shop, and then you were saying you go to the thrift shops?
Yeah, we like to go to Goodwill, and lately, of course, because we can't really source anywhere, Facebook Marketplace is a good place. Dustin actually found a great deal on OfferUp.
Yep.
He found 3 vintage tin lunchboxes and a lot of 3 different tin lunchboxes that he bought for $40. And there was one of them in there. It was like an old Popeye lunchbox that sold for like $150. So he got a great deal on that. And yeah, we like to source, but we love going to yard sales.
Okay.
And we're like, we cannot wait till we can do that again, because I don't know, we just love the thrill of the hunt, and we love like talking to the people there in different yard sales. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I like it a little bit more too. It's just different, you know. I love going to yard sales, garage sales, yard sales, stuff like that.
And so if you prefer doing yard sales, do you sell more like stuff rather than like clothes? And
yeah, we don't really sell any clothes.
Okay.
And then if you do find clothes, it would be something that's like a vintage t-shirt, something like a rock t-shirt, or a pro wrestling t-shirt, or like vintage sports t-shirts, some things that we're familiar with.
Yep.
But you know, we don't like selling. I'm speaking for myself. I don't like selling clothing. It's just because I don't know enough about clothing.
Yeah.
You know, like women's jeans or things like that, to really sell it. And I don't like listing it, so it doesn't really excite me to do it. You know, is that what you do? You sell a lot of clothes?
Yeah, I sell heaps of clothes, books, and shoes mostly for me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I wondered if in yours, like, do you get like heaps of music merch and stuff there, but like in your thrift shops?
Not really. It's just like I said, we really don't look. We look through all the hard goods in the thrift shops, and look for any kind of video games and mugs, things like that. But to look through clothes, it's just, I don't know. I feel like we spend too much time doing that, so we really don't do it. You know, since we're doing it part time.
So mugs are quite a big thing in America to sell, aren't they?
Yeah.
So like coffee mugs, like
coffee mugs, Starbucks mugs are really good things to sell. Anything vintage mugs, I have a pretty good collection of different vintage mugs that I've bought and kept over the years. Like I have a old Alf mug, and like Incredible Hulk mug, and professional wrestling mugs, like things that, you know, like old mugs.
What is it with Starbucks mugs? Do they not sell them in their shops now, or are they like limited edition? Why are they?
I guess they're limited edition, and people want them. I don't know why. Well, I know that some of the ones that do really well are the ones that have different states on them.
Okay.
And I don't know. They, you know, depending on, I don't know why, but they sell well.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, yeah. No worries, Susie. I subbed to someone linked. Yep. Okay, I think Chris.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks you for dropping that link. And if anybody has not subscribed to the Nashville Flippers, please do so.
Please do.
We would greatly appreciate it.
We're on their way up to the 1,000.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's not anything that we're like I know we've taken a bit of a break due to this whole COVID stuff, you know, just because it's been a little crazy and we couldn't really source. So once things get back up, we're going to start doing videos again. But it's not anything that we're like looking to pursue, you know, that 1,000, you know, like we got to get 1,000. You know, We've been doing it for more than a year. One of the things that we really wanted to do when we first started the channel is that, you know, I started selling on eBay maybe like 6 months before Dustin, and I got him to doing it. And so it provided a good extra income for both of our families. So we wanted to make sure to tell everybody how to do it, and just do it in a, like you said, in an entertaining way. And we're like, how do we do this? It's like, let's start a YouTube channel. So that's where we came up doing the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to help people make a few extra bucks, you know, a month.
Yeah, I think it's a good way. It's a good thing to teach others. And yeah, I kind of find your channel is a little bit different to a lot of the other American ones. So it's got a different vibe to it, and I like that. So
well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's what we were going for. And sometimes I'm like, should we start making more like how-to videos, or I don't know. It's like because I'm the one that edits the videos. So I'm really conflicted about what kind of, like, I wish I could like take a survey of everyone, you know, but I mean, sometimes I feel like the videos are too long, and then people say, no, they need to be longer, you know, like, or one of our most watched videos was like a garage sale video, and it was like over 20 minutes long, and people like our like retention rate was like really good on that video. So it's like, I don't know what people like to watch.
I think
it's like,
it's hard to know, isn't it? It takes a while to work it out. And I know, I've kind of struggled as well with my pre-recordeds on where to go, because I don't particularly love what sold or haul videos. I kind of feel like they're not totally my thing. So it's not that I won't do any, but I don't want them to be like a primary base, I guess, of my channel. So it's just trying to figure out, I don't know, it's tricky. You don't want to do something just because everyone else is doing it.
Mm-hmm.
He's
there
back.
he is. He's back. I like Dustin.
I had to do a hard reboot.
Oh, that's funny.
I think we got it.
But yeah, again, with the direction of the channel, it's just that I think it's like, if we want to do things that we would like to watch.
Yes.
You
got to do that you like.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just, yeah. I wish I could take I wish I could take a survey to see what people like and don't like about it. But I was telling her, Dustin, I was telling Mel that we can't wait till garage season to come back. I think I'm gonna start filming the garage videos a little bit different than we were doing last season. So stay tuned for that. So it's gonna be more like a ride along kind of thing.
I think that would be good. And I think also, like, if you guys, like you said, you live in this party central, like if that's how Nashville is, then I reckon it would be like, bring that, show some of that Nashville show some of that to the people like us who want to see that. And I don't know, go into the pubs and show some of that music and bring in your surrounding, because it's different maybe.
Okay. That's good feedback.
I would be watching that because I feel like Nashville is like you said, that party, that music, it's like a whole different vibe than some of the other parts of America that are more city and more this. And I just think that would be cool to watch. I don't know what the chat thinks. Maybe the chat can let us know what they think. But that's a great point. Maybe we can film our What Sold in April video downtown. Well, would they let us down there right now?
I don't know. That's a good question.
But when
I guess we'll have to wait till after the 8th, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But that's Mel, that is a great, you got me thinking a lot about that. That sounds great.
So for all that, like, I don't know about you guys, but like when I look at my stats, I have quite an even number of Australian, American, and UK viewers. So like you have to kind of think, I don't know, like from
outside the box,
saying like we don't know. Like we've got this vision of Nashville, and I just like, it excites me. I think it would just be so fun. So I would love to see more of that kind of stuff incorporated into.
I mean, the channel is called the Nashville Flippers, so I guess we could show a little bit more of that, right?
Just because, like, you guys have a fun vibe, and to me, Nashville sounds like it's got a fun vibe. So putting some of it together would just be cool, I reckon.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Like Bron says here, how early do you wake up for your yard sales, and like what time do they finish? Because here it's kind of like 6 a.m. till 10 a.m. and then they're done. So you kind of only get a certain amount in the morning by the time you drive all around. So how about yours?
I don't know. What time do we usually get started? Like 7, right, Dustin?
Probably about 7. And then usually they die down about noon or 1. Mm-hmm. It just depends. And I think, you can get the good deals early, but I think end of the day, when it's like they're shutting down, they're just ready to get rid of everything, that's the best. You just get basically stuff for nothing.
So Kent's just saying that we ride horses around singing country socks.
Yeah. That'd be great. You know what's funny about that is that, Nashville's, now like a big metropolitan like city. But if you go, I would say like 30 minutes north, 30 minutes south of Nashville, you would go down the street and you'll see people riding tractors and horses like down the road, like if there were cars.
I saw a tumbleweed go across the street the other day.
Did you really?
No,
you didn't. I was like, what? No, but yeah, people still ride horses. There's one even in our town that we'll see a horse every now and then. Over by the Lowe's there, Dustin, that family that has all their horses. And they'll just ride them down the street.
The cops here have horses too. Some of the park cops.
Yeah, our policemen have horses.
Oh,
shout out.
Shout out to Susie there. Thank you, Susie. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ken's son, we ride gay. Do you guys know Ken?
No. Ken, do you live in Florida?
He lives in where they do all the crawfish.
Oh, Louisiana.
I think that's it.
Okay, cool.
But he's kind of down there near the southern NOLA. Is that it?
Yeah, that's New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay, there you go. So
yeah, it's real southern down there.
So what happens like with this COVID? Like, are all your pubs are shut, and like, is it like, are they all going to struggle? Are they going to struggle now to come back? Some of them, or
it's a struggle. I know that the church that I go to, a lot of the members there are they're all musicians, right? So and if they are not musicians, part time, they work like in the service industry. So they've really been struggling because it's like, even though once things get, the bans get lifted, I mean, I don't even know when a large group of people can come together to do something like that, And then in Nashville, like downtown, kind of like Las Vegas, it's like a ghost town. Yeah. Nobody's in the bars. No one's doing anything.
Yeah, it's a bit scary, but hopefully it'll all, not too much longer, hopefully a few months.
Yeah, to get the concerts, because that's a big opening back up. Thanks, Ken.
Yeah. He's a funny guy, Ken. Yeah, if you see him around, he's a funny guy. Shazad's in. Hello. Oh, gosh, it's late for these UK people. And this is Dwayne from Mothership Products. Now, he lives in, like, the Rocky Mountains over there.
Okay.
Like in Denver?
Yeah, I think so, with all the snow on the mountains. And
that's cool.
Oh, it's beautiful. His photos look beautiful. So, yeah, no, that's
we
cool.
Have what's the mountains here, Dustin, over in East Tennessee?
Same, right?
No, it's not the same. I think it's another set of mountains. But, like Dollywood is in Gatlinburg, which is like in East Tennessee.
Oh, they're all made of rock.
Utah, okay.
All mountains are made of rock. They're all the same.
Join my Patreon.
Thank you. No, that's a joke.
Oh.
It's kind of a joke thing, but yeah. Thank you, Shazad.
That's funny. Smoky Mountains. There you go. Come on, D.
Oh, Smoky, duh. Yeah.
So Krillin's in the he's in the area that's got the most corona in the whole world, I think.
Who does?
And this guy Krillin.
Krillin, so the character on Dragon Ball Z, Krillin.
Yes, that's what his icon is.
Oh,
that's what he's named after. But Krillin lives in Long Island, is it? Or
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, somewhere around there. I lose track of where everyone is in America, but
hey, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah. Shout out to Bron.
Ron, stop it! $5.
Yeah, let's do it. What can you say? What about what's something that you like to eat? Yeah. What's something you like to eat, Dustin? Some real like a steak and biscuit, like a country steak and say.
Yeah, fried chicken. I mean, it's good.
Do you like any kind of southern? Do they serve stuff like that there? And what state in Australia do you live in?
I live in the ACT, which is like the capital of Australia.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know.
What's a food?
If I was to think of southern
breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
southern chicken, like you guys eat a lot of southern chicken and buffalo wings and stuff like that.
We do eat a lot of chicken.
A lot of casseroles. That's like huge. Casseroles are huge here.
Casseroles, okay.
Yes.
Your mom makes a lot of casseroles.
Yes, that's why. There's still everything together because I don't want to cook everything at once.
Yeah, no. It's all I don't know. The whole Nashville thing, American, like I've never really had desire to like travel that much, but the only place was ever kind of Nashville. So I don't know.
Well, you definitely know who the tourists are because they're all dressed a certain way. Like the girls have their boots and their like little Daisy Dukes on. And you know, it's like, yep, you're not from here and you're not from here, you know.
The tags are still on the boots, actually.
The boots are expensive,
yeah.
Oh yeah, they have some cheap boot places here though. What is it, like buy 2 get 1 free boot places?
Because I actually ordered a pair from in America, like for myself, and like I just couldn't get the calf.
Yeah, you would have to get them measured. Like the boot places usually measure your foot and then your calf and
yeah. I had to actually resell them on eBay after I bought them.
Oh, bummer.
But I so want a pair, but I feel like I need to go into a proper shop.
Well, see, there you go. You need to add that to the list of things that you want to do when you get to Nashville. Get you a proper set of boots. Come to the CMAs during CMA time. Yeah, get you a cowboy hat. You can ride one of those. I don't know if they have them there. What do they call them, Dustin? Those
pedal taverns.
Pedal taverns. You know what that is?
No.
It's like a cart. It's like a mobile bar where you pedal and it makes it go like down the street. So you have like in the middle, there's like a bartender, and then there's the bar goes all the way around and there's people sitting around the bar, but they're pedaling like a bicycle. Oh. So the car is like moving and it's like a big party because there's like music playing and it's like, it's usually like what the Bachelorette girls do.
Wow, that sounds. See, you need to put that on a video. I want to see it.
Okay, yeah.
That sounds so cool.
We could do a workout video.
Yeah, like that doesn't sound fun to me. Like drinking beer and pedaling at the same time.
Let's try in July or August. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, because it gets really hot here. Real humid.
I'd end up having too many. I'd have too many beers, and then I'd just be sitting back and letting everyone else pedal for me.
Mm-hmm. We've seen those girls. We've seen those girls that have had one too many, right?
There you go. Dwayne's saying I don't want to work for my drinks.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Hey, Cajun Reseller, thanks for coming. Yeah. And hey, Matt's what I am. Thanks for coming in as well. So Matt's from Australia, and Cajun Reseller is American, I think.
He's from Louisiana.
Yep. So Fat Man Flipper is saying Miami Southern is different than Southern. It's the dirty South.
Dirty in Miami.
Dirty. I don't like. Okay.
Florida's like a different animal. Florida's like a different. Like there's what's the running joke, Fat Man? It's like the Florida man on the news. Because like Florida man did this, Florida man did that. Because they're always like doing wild and crazy stuff.
Is that where Tiger King's from? Was he from? No, he wasn't. Because he was pretty crazy. Oklahoma. He was pretty crazy.
But the other guy's from Florida, is it? No, never mind. No, you saw the Tiger King documentary on Netflix? I'm sure you did. Everyone saw it.
I haven't watched it yet, but I mean it's here, but I haven't watched it yet. So yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like I need to just because everyone's talking about it.
Terribly good TV.
Yep.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I don't know. I can't remember. So do you guys have one store each?
We do.
And do you only sell on eBay or do you sell like on other platforms?
I know I only sell on eBay.
Yeah, I do mainly eBay, but sometimes I might play with OfferUp a little bit just to get some big stuff out, like that. Or just meet people if I see some stuff that I might want to buy. Like I bought some vintage lunch boxes.
I was telling her about that.
Yeah, and I got a Pow one that's I think I can get 150 out of it at least plus shipping. So we'll see. I got it up right now. I still got to post the other two.
And so OfferUp, we don't have OfferUp here. So basically, would you put it up there and people make offers on it? Is that how it works? You put it up for sale and they make offers?
It's just basically just kind of like I don't know.
I would say like
It's
a
kind of
Facebook
like
marketplace without having
Facebook.
Facebook.
Right, exactly. It's just basically you and the other person. It's like no in between.
Okay,
Pay
so
cash and yeah.
do you set a price for it and then they make offers, or like?
Correct. Yeah, they message you back and forth. If you want to make offers on it for sure.
Yeah.
So it's kind of easy, but sometimes it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Tell him
Like,
your story,
yeah.
Dustin. Last week when we were meeting this guy for the
It's so
lunchbox.
frustrating that we got so worked up on it. So we're meeting this guy, and I tell him the most, I guess, just pinpoint location. And Ray would tell you, I told him we're in a Lowe's parking lot by the barns where they sheds, and right behind this restaurant. You can't miss us. I'm the only one in the area. And we see this guy car go by a couple of times. I was like, Ray, I think that's him. This is after an hour I was supposed to meet him. And then I see him go by again. I was like, that is him. I went back to the messages. It's like, yeah, Toyota car with the convertible. Yeah, that's him. And he pulls up finally. And poor guy, he was so old. But I was like, now I know why. And I had a
He was so old.
I was gonna work him down. I was gonna try to work him down, but I was like, I'll just give you your asking price. I can't.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that was a frustrating experience. Yeah.
Because I don't even know how he posted listed those things on OfferUp. I don't even know if he knew how to use a cell phone. He was like that old.
He tried to text me. Yes, he tried to text me. So I can't find you. I can't find you. I'm like, there's no one around me. I'm right here. I told you where I was. We've been sitting here. So yeah, he left and came back, and he finally got there. But it'll be worth it. I know it will.
Yep.
And it was.
So Ian's asking here, do you guys argue what to or what not to buy? Or do you fight over who gets it for this? Is it like a I saw it first so it goes in my store, or do you throw things to each other, or
Well, again, we have two separate eBay stores.
Right.
And then I mean, it's pretty like if he sees it first, it's gonna be, his. And if I see it first, it's gonna be it. And then even though we do it together, we almost have like different knowledge on different things with like experience selling certain things or whatever. Like recently I've been doing some research on Hot Wheels, so I want to get into that. And but when we go to a yard sale, Dustin will find one thing, or I'll miss one thing and he'll get it, or he'll miss one thing and I'll get it. But the great thing that we love about, and I didn't mention this, is haggling with the other person to see if we can get the best deal. Like that's the best part of going to yard sales.
So I reckon you need to feel more of that, feel more of the haggling, so we can see how it's done. Because I'm embarrassed to haggle. I'm one of those ones who doesn't like whatever they say the price is. I just go yes, okay, nod my head and pay it.
There's a good one where
you
what was that lady name, Dustin? Where we got all
I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you. But
she was like a realtor, right? But we haggled the mess out of her because she had really good things.
I think we made her forget what she was like asking for it, and then we just I think you said $30, right? Yeah.
So we got like crazy.
And we got
deals.
it for that much.
But that is that video of us haggling is actually on our YouTube channel. It's one of our yard sale videos somewhere. So be on the lookout for that.
I'll be keen to see some more.
Like we want to go to one of the things that we want to go to also is the Nashville flea market and buy things there. And work the haggles.
And apparently you can sell pretty well there too. People have told us about taking your leftover inventory, stuff like that, to go sell. Apparently it's really good. So
do you ever have a garage sale yourself? Like, do you ever yard sale? You call it a yard sale, don't you? Not a garage sale.
Yeah, garage, yard, whatever. It's all
yard
the same.
Sale, garage. Yeah.
And
so I think we've had one, and for some reason I can't remember why I couldn't go.
Okay.
Because Dustin had it at his place.
Okay.
I think I had it. I can't remember what I had to do that day, but
it was something. There was a reason.
But I know this coming up yard sale season, we'll definitely have one just to get rid of that stale inventory.
Do you like have a lot of stock each? Like, where do you store it?
See, I store mine in my garage. I got a garage off, connect to the house. So, and I recently put up a new shelf that I got from work because we were going to throw it away. I was like, I'll take it. So I got that, and I got a couple other shelves, and I put a desk out there finally. So I got a little corner area for all my stuff. So I try not to, like, I've been tempted to buy more stuff, but I was like, I just can't. I got to just have it to where I'm not overwhelmed with inventory.
Yep.
So I try to keep it neat. Ray will tell you, I'm pretty organized in the garage for sure.
You're an organized seller. And so do you have a death pile? Or do you have much of a backlog there waiting to list or anything? Or are you one of these ones that just comes in, buys it, lists it straight away?
I try to list it as quick as I can, but I still have some stuff that will linger and not, get posted. But that's still, I guess, after everything that's been going on, it's great to have a death pile. So I will now have at least a little death pile.
Little death
in the
pile.
garage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I know that I had or have a ginormous death pile, which we had a really good buy on some video games last yard sale season, where we bought out another eBay seller's video game. What would you say? His lot, basically, Dustin. We split it, and luckily I had all those video games, so that's kind of what I've been listing during this quarantine time. And I was telling Dustin, I'm going through these. Let me find. I'm going through these.
Are you sitting on your death pile now? Are you?
I'm working through my death pile.
Okay.
But I wanted to show you. If I can find the actual.
Let me get my charger.
Here we go. So I've been going. One of the things that I bought last yard sale season was a bunch of Skylander toys.
Yep.
I think I got them for like $3. But I got like a whole. You know how like when you buy like a bed comforter, it comes in like that plastic thing, and you put the comforter in it. So it was a whole bed comforter of those Skylander toys, right? And I don't know anything about Skylander toys, but I figured it was like less than $5. I think I got it for like $3. So I figured I would take a risk. And so I've been going through that this week, and this is one of the toys. It's like a little, I don't know what it does. It's called a Skylander trap. Okay. So in the video game, it does something. But this little thing sold for like $50 on eBay. So it's like when I was doing research, and I'll probably do a video on how to look Skylander things up because they have these. I'll show you.
I got some like these.
Yeah. So they, like the color is on the bottom of the figure. That's like what game they go to. Yeah. So like there's like orange and red. So that's what game it goes to. So if you look up that color and then the figure, it tells you what it is, and then you can just look it up on eBay. And they also have like model numbers on the bottom. So
because mine have been sitting here. Mine have been sitting in the desk pile for like that long.
So
I don't know what they. I'm not very good at hard goods and stuff, so I've got them, but I've got no clue about them.
Yeah, so I didn't know either. This little guy too. He is the villain in the game that I found out, and this guy is like $50.
It doesn't it blow your mind sometimes, like who wants his stuff and who's willing to pay this kind of money for like I don't know, like sometimes it just blows my mind the amount of money people pay for things that I just think are rubbish.
Yeah, I agree. Well, yeah, I know that I like Chris would know in the chat, and I'm a pretty big professional wrestling fan, so I'll collect the little vintage wrestling toys, and then people might think that those are junk, but like I'll pay $50 for a wrestling figure if I can't find it anywhere else. So that's probably what people are thinking. You don't ever know what people collect.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you follow a Pure Hustle podcast.
Yep.
So yeah, you because I've seen them in I've seen you in their chat before.
Yeah, I like them.
Like belt buckles. they sell a lot of belt buckles, and it's like, what? Like, and then I was doing research. Yeah. I was doing research on Hot Wheels, and there's different, like, there's something called a treasure hunt Hot Wheel and a super treasure hunt Hot Wheel. And those are like the rarer ones that come in a case. And those, depending on what they are, can go from anywhere from like $50 to $100.
Wow.
And a Hot Wheel is like $1, But you just have to know what to look for and where to buy it.
Yeah, just sometimes even yesterday I sold 4 kids' books that I bought for 50 cents each. So it's $2, and I took an offer last night of like $45.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm just like I 50 cents I paid for these books, like you just, it's, I don't know, like just some things blow me away what people pay.
Or what people get rid of.
Yeah.
Like Dustin found a Bluetooth Bose speaker last yard sale season for $5. Mm-hmm. And someone was just getting rid of it for $5. He sold it for how much?
It was like a little over, I think, $160, but it was one they don't make anymore. It was a SoundLink 3 and didn't have the charger. So it was like a neighborhood yard sale, garage sale. And what they did, they were going to look for the charger for us, and I'll come back around, whatever, and go see if it worked. Well, they didn't. And I was like, all right, $5. Here you go. And me and Ray were actually get to the next house, and we started looking at it. I was like, Ray, I don't think this was $5 on the sticker. It was $50. There's a little zero they couldn't read there on the sticker, and they're like, yeah, we'll do $5. I was like, okay. And then I bought a charge on Amazon, charged it up. Yep.
Yeah, well, I think sometimes probably if they're sitting there going, oh, well, there's no charger, like that's a pain. Like they know that they're not going to sell it as easily, so just flog it for cheap. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Matt says he has 107 Skylanders to go through.
Oh, wow.
That sucks. That's a lot.
Magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Far out. And I don't know what Kent is saying here. Redline Hot Wheels?
Yeah, Redline Hot Wheels is there's like a red line, I believe, on the tire, Kent. Let me know if that's correct. But like if you see that on a tire on the Hot Wheels, it's like worth more.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Hot Wheels knows what they know what they're doing. They do it on purpose to send these, like rare cars with the cases because they know that collectors will continue to collect.
Yep. Yeah. Wow. Okay. See, I wouldn't even have a clue where to start with Matchbox cars, but I guess if I saw some that looked old and more vintage, then I would. If they were in good condition, I would think they would probably be worth a bit of money.
You'd be surprised. And I know our friend, another friend of the channel, Ryan, with No Limit Ryan YouTube channel.
Yep.
He sells a lot of, and I just sent him a message today because I would like to get him on another live stream with us. He sells a lot of those Bakugan toys, which are like the little balls, and they like pop out.
Yep.
So he sells a lot of those that are worth money, and he sells a lot of micro machines. And so I don't know anything about him, so I want him on our channel so he can like educate us.
Yeah.
Are
they the type you would find at a garage sale then?
Yeah. Because mothers don't know what they have. It's just something their kid grew out of, and they're just trying to get rid of it because they were tired of stepping on it.
Yeah. They know how much they paid for it, but for birthday presents.
Yeah, but they don't know how much it's worth.
Yeah, that's true, especially if it's a bit older.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out to, I know Ryan doesn't have a lot of subscribers on his YouTube, but he's got great content and he sells stuff that you would not believe. Like one of the things that Dustin and I are looking forward to going to that Ryan goes to is the Habitat for Humanity store.
Okay.
Which is like I guess it would be like what, Dustin, like a Goodwill for like things for your house. Did he freeze again? But it's, like you would go and buy things to like for your home, like light fixtures and things like that. And Dustin works in the construction business, so he would know exactly what to buy.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to once things open back up to go to that store.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
And we would have never knew about that store selling that stuff if we didn't know from Ryan buying some stuff there.
Oh, look, Kent's just
Oh, awesome.
Kent's LinkedIn. Thanks, Kent. Okay, what's he called? No Limit Ryan. I'll have to make sure
Ryan.
that.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, follow him on his Instagram is actually No Limit Lion because Ryan was like taken, I believe.
Okay, No Limit Lion. I'll have to look that up. And we've got Riley's popped in, and Lauren and Toby.
Are these all your UK family?
Toby is Australian. Riley, he must be Aussie. And Lauren is Aussie. She's only new. Recently, she's been following me on Instagram and stuff. And she's learning how to resell. So,
that's great.
Trying to work out how to get in and join the chat. So she's just worked it out. So, hey, Lauren.
Could you? I know this is you to us, but I want to know more about like the reselling scene in Australia, because I know there's a lot of YouTube channels of Aussies reselling, which I haven't seen. A lot of other countries as much as Australia. So I just kind of want to know what the scene is.
I think like there's more and more Aussie channels that are kind of starting up now, but I still think we've got a fairly small community. Like we all know each other. So I don't know. There's probably only about a dozen of us really that do quite a lot of YouTube, I guess. But there's a few others that are kind of wanting to get into it, or they'll come onto streams, but they kind of don't do much on their own channels yet. But I think the Aussie community is growing, like it's getting much bigger. I think we've got over 1,000 now in our Australian Facebook group for resellers. So it's definitely growing, and I think there's been a lot of growth on YouTube in the last 6 months, I think, with YouTube, with Aussie channels. So, but we're all kind of still newish with low subs and, just trying to do it. But in terms of thrifting and stuff, like we've got a lot of thrift shops, and I think, I don't know. I just think it's going to be a growing community. But at the moment, like everybody's pretty tight and friendly with each other, and like it's pretty good community. Everyone's very supportive.
That's good.
Yep.
I know that we were supposed to have a Nashville reselling meetup in June.
Yep.
But I don't know if, due to the current events, I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. We may still have it.
June might be a little bit close. They might have to postpone it. But I think with Australia, we're all so spread out. So it's really hard. Like we would love to have a big reseller meetup, but just trying to find the location, which is going to be easier for everyone to get to because we're all very spread. The ones that do YouTube and stuff anyway, we're all really spread. So it's hard to find that the time, I guess.
Everyone can just come to Nashville and make it a vacation.
That would be so cool. So cool. Yeah. So I don't know, like it would be awesome. I think one day we'll probably have a meetup maybe in Queensland or Melbourne. Would probably be the two spots I think that would come up as a option for a reseller meetup. So, and then everybody would have to fly there, but pretty much to do it. But it would sure be a fun weekend. But I flew up to Queensland back in February and met up with a few of my friends that I've met online through reselling, and we had spent 3 or 4 days thrifting, and like I shipped a whole lot of clothes back here, and like it was just a really fun weekend. So I'm keen to do that again in another few months once all this is over and I can fly back up there and start it again.
Awesome. That's great. I wish I know that YouTube changed the way that you can look for channels now during the live chat, which sucks because before you can just hit like the 3 little dots.
Yes.
So I'm definitely have to go back and subscribe to everyone's YouTube channel.
Yeah,
or else I would already be doing it.
Well, hopefully some people have come over and subbed to you guys now, and you'll be able to just sub straight back from there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, here's another new name. Ultimate couple on
Coupon lady. Ultimate coupon lady.
I was going to say couple.
What's today's topic about?
Ultimate coupon lady. Okay.
I like that name.
We've got PVP. He's watching another live, but he's going to watch back. Thank you, Darls. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Some people are going to want Queensland. Some people are going to want Melbourne. I think it's going to be
Chrome extension. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to check that out.
We don't have so much of a topic today. We're just learning about different.
We're just hanging.
We're just hanging, having a chat. I'm learning all about Nashville, which is on my bucket list, and just talking to these guys and learning more about them and how they sell and what they sell. Yeah.
Speaking of coupons, that $5 place where we usually get all of our stuff has been shut down, but they did a really cool thing during this whole quarantine to where you could go online and buy a coupon for a free item, and they would send you another coupon. So for the $5, you would get two free item coupons.
Okay.
So they could still make money and pay their employees.
Oh,
so I know. Cool. Yeah. So I think Dustin, I know that I bought $200 worth of coupons, which is a $400 value of stuff. And I don't know how much Dustin bought, but we both
1,000.
1,000.
No, I bought the same amount. It was like $160 worth, but it was still. He tried to come into the 200, and I was like, I'm just gonna do one. It's all right, but I know there was that one person that bought at least probably 1,000. There had to be.
Yeah.
Oh, when am I off to Dollywood? Is Dollywood near you?
Dollywood is like, what would you say, 2.5 hours away, Dustin, in Gatlinburg, Tennessee? That's like East Tennessee, where it's like where the Smoky Mountains are, and that's where people get away.
Maybe
3 hours. That's where people go and get away to the mountains and drink moonshine and
and
do crazy stuff.
Moonshine is just rocket fuel, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Make you go blind if you get a bad batch. Cajun Reseller says, while Nashville is fun, New Orleans is better. Just saying. I would love to come down there, Cajun. Invite us, and Dustin and I will go down there.
There you go. New hook up there.
Mm-hmm.
And so Fat Man the Flipper, he must live near you. Do you know him?
I know him and his YouTube channel, but I don't know. I thought you lived in Miami, Fat Man. I don't know if you're 3 hours away from Nashville.
No.
I don't know where that would be.
If you get that close, I'm coming to meet you. Oh, that would be so good. I will definitely come one day. I'll have to wait, I think, till my kids are just the youngest kid is a little bit bigger. I don't know. I don't know when I'll get there. I'll have to make money first, don't I?
You can do it. You can write it off as a business expense. I don't know how taxes work there, but yeah, you could do it. I know that. Go into the Goodwill bins. When you go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, that's where Dollywood is. They have all these moonshine like places where you can go and like try all this moonshine, like where the strip is in Gatlinburg. So after going to a couple of those, you're really feeling it.
You'd be wasted. There you go. Rod's saying, keep me off the moonshine. It would be dangerous.
Yeah, a moonshine is no joke.
Oh, there you go, Toby. Dangerous but entertaining. Yeah, that would be me. I would love to go to Dollywood. I'm a massive Dolly fan. So
she's still around. That girl's still out there getting it.
She is. Yeah, she's amazing. Really, she's got that book. Have you heard about her book?
Yeah, she's like reading books to children.
She will send anybody that registers to her book club or something. She will send 5 free books or something, or a book every single year for the child's birthday or something. Like
That's
a
amazing.
free book. Like she's just so it wants to encourage kids to read. Like it's amazing. Yeah.
She's an amazing lady. We definitely need to get my nephew signed up for that.
Yeah, look up her book club or something, because I'm pretty sure she sends a book every single year or every 3 months or something to every single kid. Like, and they're meant to be like beautiful picture books, and Yeah.
Fat Man said he moved to the Smokies in December. Oh, okay.
Okay.
East Tennessee.
And he says it's beautiful.
It is nice. There's a lot of tourism though in Gatlinburg.
Dolly and the twins. She's got big twins.
Yes, she does.
Big twins and a tiny, tiny butt. No, she's amazing. She's amazing. I grew up on her with my granny. Used to have her playing all the time, her and Kenny. So, yeah. But no, that's awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Like, does anyone else have any questions for these guys? Like, we've been going an hour and 15, so we've done pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's been fun. I appreciate everyone coming on.
Yeah, I've seen some new names in here myself tonight. We've got some different people, maybe because it's a weekend and different people are able to pop in, so that's awesome. But no, I really appreciate it, and I don't know, like I hope everybody comes over and subs to you guys. I don't know if there's someone, maybe Kent, can you just drop the link one more time for me, please?
Yeah, I appreciate that, Kent.
Yeah, so
Clay says, is Chattanooga considered part of the Smokies? Dustin actually went to school in Chattanooga. He's a University of Chattanooga graduate.
Okay.
And I'm still dealing with technical difficulty. I'm trying to make
Dustin's still frozen.
We can hear him, but
still got technical difficulty.
Found you by watching. Oh, look, there you go. Thank you. She's found
awesome.
She's found us by watching one of my other videos. So that's awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I've been doing some tweaking with my YouTube in the last week and just trying to see if I can change things up and find some new viewers. So I don't know if it's working, but
it sounds like it's working.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we can grow this little channel. Yep. There you go. Clay is saying, I know that Clay likes learning about geography. He's a teacher, but he's just subbed to you guys and he'll watch later for sure. So there you go. Hopefully you get a few subs. You must be close to 700. Is that right?
I can't remember what it was, right, Dustin? I think it's close to that, 700. So let's get over 1,000, guys.
Let's get them over 1,000. Yeah. Don't know if I'm going to bring you that many, but you know.
Yeah. Well, no, that's fine. No, we'll definitely take your.
We need to hit the 1,000 mark.
See you, Bron. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Bron.
Bron. She's going to like that. Bron. But yeah. But no, we might finish it up. And thanks so much, guys, for coming. Thanks to everyone in the chat and to all the mods who were dropping links. And
thank you, guys.
All my UK peeps who are 4 o'clock in the morning and still there. I really appreciate it.
Y'all are the real ones, the real OGs, the troopers.
Yep, they are. The UK have really taken me in on their community. I feel like I'm like their adopted seller. Like they're so awesome, and they've been really supportive of me, the UK people. So yeah,
that's awesome.
I love them, and a lot of them are night owls, so it's really good. It's handy to have them there to talk to.
Great.
There you go, Kent's. There you go. I've subbed from little old England.
Oh, thank you guys.
So there you go. Thanks, Kent, for dropping that. Okay, so
thank you, Mel, for having us on. We really do appreciate it. I know Dustin is frozen in the Matrix right now. So we do appreciate you having us on, and hopefully we can do the same for you and have you on our channel in the near future. And we appreciate everybody in the chat. Thank you for subbing, and I hope that everyone can watch our videos and maybe get some entertainment and some knowledge out of it. And we'll definitely take your input into consideration to show more of our wonderful city.
Yes, please do. All the life, all the party side. I want to see it.
Yeah, we'll do it for sure.
I'll put your link down in the description. I'll also go. I think I've got the YouTube channel in there now, but I'll go in and add you to Instagram's accounts as well. I noticed that Ray, you seem to do more Instagram than Dustin.
Yeah, it's just like Instagram is not really like her. I don't know. I'm 33, and Dustin actually has a birthday coming up very soon. So, we're just getting old, and social media is not like our big strong suit. So it's like we did want to do like a Nashville Flippers account on Instagram, but it's like, I don't know, none of us want to keep up with it. So we just gotta still do our own,
I definitely think Instagram's worth pursuing because it definitely, like for me, my back with all my statistics, it drives a lot of viewers over here for me. So
really,
yeah, I definitely, and if I'm nearly 44 and can do it, and you're only 33, then you've got 10 years less than me.
I guess so.
You can learn it.
Don't you do TikTok too?
Oh, I've just started that, but my daughter's kind of running the TikTok account. I don't really understand it.
I don't get it either.
It's fun and it's addictive if you start watching.
My sister is like amazing at TikTok.
Yeah. I think I don't really understand it, but I thought it's a bit of fun, and I'm a bit like you. I'm trying to add a little bit of a fun and show a bit of personality in my Instagram, I guess, and just try and make things a little bit different so it's not the same. Same thing. But yeah. Okay. Let's go, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
And thanks everyone for in the chat. I really appreciate it. See you guys.